So alongside that also, the fancy new transition that was gonna be used later for the stinger, but my old one stopped working. I don't know why. I blame OBS. You guys get to see it a little early due to that though. But hello everyone, welcome in. I've stolen a hat from a humble farmer because that's what we're gonna be doing most of the day. Good evening, Sunbro. Good evening, everyone. It's gonna be an interesting time, hopefully. I mean, we're still gonna try and poke through the new stuff, but I am also gonna be doing more farming because money. And thank you, Dark Menace. It is a nice hat indeed. Let's see. Like, I really... I need to organize my stuff. Yes, it is shrimp time, Joseph, because, like, I want... OBS, please. Why is my old transition not working? Why is the audio going through on the wrong things? I don't know at this point, and at this point I'm too scared to, like, dig into OBS and see what's wrong with it. Thank you, Smellomamaduro. I've got the hat for the farming time. We gotta stay out of the sun. Sunburn will get me cooked after all. Yes, it is time for Plants of the Void. Multiple VTubers say with OBS issues. I wonder why. Like, I've had a few for a while. This is a new one. I've had it with weird audio inputs and stuff because, like, I've had it for a bit trying to play my theme in this scene. It's a constant fight. It's an uphill battle with OBS. That's all I can say at this point. With that in mind, let's see about hopefully. I don't think this should be much of a uphill battle though. Let's hope anyway. I mean, it is. Be right back to. Yeah, 50% OBS, 50% Windows update. Well, that's the funny thing is I can't actually update my Windows. I don't know what's wrong with my Windows that's going on, but I haven't been able to update it. It keeps trying to force me to restart to update, but it can't. I've tried to force it to update, but it won't. And every bit of research I've found has been that, like, there's quite a chance that if I try to force it to update, I'm going to need to restart. I'm gonna need to put new stuff. I either reinstall Windows, and even then that might not fix it. The head is very cute. Thank you. I was like, the hate towards Windows is very real. Or the hate towards OBS. Windows update issues, scary it is. And unfortunately, like, I think that I'm just trying to do a very clean computer next time I get things set up. Like, just rip everything out, do everything on the main drive. It's a whole clean install and stuff. But hopefully for now it won't be a problem. Oh no, it's fine. I thought I thought it was talking about OBS because you're also a streamer. Thank you, Ham. I was like, I saw this in the assets and I'm like, okay, you know what? We're farming. This is one of those things they made to show off how you can actually do some really cool stuff with VTube Studio now in terms of this hat itself is an entire model. So it actually has physics and layers and stuff, and I can actually have a little shade in my face. What were we doing last time? I think we were mostly cleaning trash still. Oh yeah, we were cleaning trash still. So yeah, we not had any problems with OBS TVH. OBS loves you. I hope it continues to, because I used to be in the crowd of, you know what, OBS isn't too bad. I don't know people have problems with it, and then it's like, oh, now I see why. So tomorrow we're gonna get some sugarcane. Tomorrow the plan is we go get the sugarcane and really start the farm maxing. Oh God, the fall wind is still so wild. Wish fanny packs were less expensive, they're so dang useful. Well, then you might be like Badger, who told me his meta was to have 8 fanny packs on. Which I gotta say is a brilliant way to do things too, but like, oh my god. That's a lot of fanny packs. Track seems to be stuttering. Is it? Oh, the tracking again, right. I had that happen last time I was streaming, which is kind of concerning. What is... is... What are we doing here? Dad maxing. We kind of are. Hold on, like... Oh, okay. Yeah, I see why it's struggling. Give me a moment. I know someone before brought up the, setting VTube Studio as a higher priority thing. I need to go through and do that still. I forgot to do it. Keep as many fan packs as possible, plus a slot for flame suit / rad suit and pocket watch. For me, I need the hiking boots. If I go without the hiking boots, I'm having a miserable time. I think I know what I can do for part of things. Let's do that. And that should bring things down a little to a more... There we go. We'll do that. Alright, this should help out a little. Hopefully. I'm trying to do a few more things with VTubing, but it seems like... Yeah, maybe it was the wrong choice. We'll find out, though. So really, what we're mostly doing here is... Until it's daytime, though, we're gonna be scrap maxing. We are making scrap and selling scrap. Because once you get the shovel, it's no longer trash bag time. It is scrap time. There we go. I will plant the sugarcane when I can. I need to go get it. That is the plan for today, is the sugarcane. But until then, we're just gonna keep making the pile. Please, the craft menu, please. Come on. There we go. Okay. Yes, the plan... We are gonna get so much fucking sugarcane if we can. Enough points for the solar charger now. We get a lot of points right now. So I've been selling other things that I can. Like the funny leaves that I found over in the shelter. Kel will take a nap when I damn well let him. I'm gonna check if Maxwell's still up real quick too before we get to much more business. Yes, the thingy. You know, it's a fabric plant. There's some varieties, I know how it is. No, we need to start the computer. I don't think this zip drive has anything in it because we have been kind of shirking our duties here because... Well, we've been gardening. But I do plan to, like, do the job. I don't remember how much it sells for. I think we'll find out in a sec. Package received. No, I haven't sold any yet, actually. I did. Maybe it doesn't sell for anything. We'll find out in a moment. So it is 1900. I sold some last time. Well, for now, Kel's just gonna keep chuffing a fat dart here. Might clear out the trash in the way. Understand, the inbox is so full because of, like... You can... It's a lot easier to sell stuff now with this version of the game, so I'm selling a lot of stuff, and a lot more frequently. What am I doing here? We're getting upgrades, that's what. Because we have some money. Yeah, we don't need processing speed, we can just, yeah. I don't know how long he's had this thing in. He's kept it in the entire save, though, so this thing is going. Thank you for the head pet, Shrimperoni. Is that working? Oh, whoa, no, my model's really lagging, huh? I might need to poke at things there. Can't be a real vampire because vampires exist. Vampires do exist, yes, and I am here and a real vampire, thank you. Progress 100, okay. Gimme. There we go. And then that. And then that. Then we get the other tapes in. And make sure to start that! A lie pyre? Instead of not being able to go in, they just always can lie. That would be a hell of a thing. And yes, I do have a nice hat. Hell, we'll get to light the blunt. He did before I end the save, so I think that's its own kind of like possible funny glitch going on. Yeah, let's get the drone. Not enough space. Fine, that's fine. We're just gonna keep scrap maxing. No, you're staying up here, Nokia. No, Hook. Stay with me. You are staying with me, Hook. I need you. You are my emotional support, Hook. There we go. Empty bag. There we go. More plastic scrap. Wahoo! Puts it out and throws what we got away from us. Apparently it just counts as lit. So we're just gonna have to deal with the soggy, sad blunt here. I forgot the tapes. No, they're right here. What am I saying? Here we are. Hey, Cinnabo. Welcome in. I think I'll just send that out for now. I'll go get a nap in a moment. We need a, like, actual big box now that I have money-ish. Drone is incredibly loud in comparison to my voice. I'm sorry. That's a... Let me turn the game down. Actually, I don't know if I can really turn the game down as that front is the thing, Cinnabo. Because it's really loud in the game too, is the problem. Like, that's the thing, is like, this game has a high... the contrast of loud and quiet in the game now is kinda intense. Alright. Let's see what we can do. No, not that. Not enter. Fuck me. No, we're just gonna have to let it sit. Yeah, the drone just sounds like a helicopter now. Oh. There we go. We got the tapes. Get the package in for a little money. Streaming from there rarely. Yeah, like it's a little much. Oh, I hope we get this in time. This feels so much better after the upgrades already. Alright, come on. I know they are doing a patch, and I do hope that comes out soon because, well, it's still a little finicky. And true. That thing is basically a helicopter. Plus, it's really windy outside now. It might be because I have it set to fall mode. Well, apparently they are working on a patch Like, that's the thing, is like, I'm a little iffy about some things, but they have done a lot to make it just sound really cool. It windy indeed, though. Alright, this is like our medicine. Oh, it came with some wug hell beer. Hell yeah. You know, I have to find it later. I'm not one for React content, but the official mug root beer account is fucking insane on YouTube. Like, actually kind of insane. I did not need to see them do that with the salami. Is all I can say. It works for us. It's all we got right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna avoid throwing water everywhere like I have seen some people do. Our medicine cabinet is not much of a cabinet. Okay, then we'll do a little fine-tuning. There we go, good enough. Crabnet. That'd be one thing if it walked side to side, it would be a bit of a crabnet, wouldn't it? Not that, we want... There we go. That was gonna explode. Yeah, like, that's one of the reasons I say that, like, your model is so reactive for a PNG tuber. The silence spoke so much for just splash, electricity flaring, and just bad things happening. I fear getting a bucket out. I don't know, Wheat seems like it fits Kellogg's, and he doesn't seem that anxious considering that, like, sure, he has the, like, random wake-ups, but I'm used to that. I've lived with cats. When you just hear something happening that it shouldn't, you just are alert and ready to go. Not so non-reactive. I'm sorry, I don't know what's up with the lag. I think I've had that happen since this newest update, is the big thing. And by that I mean to say the newest update to Voice the Void. Yes, I have 2 kitties, and one of them is very clever and gets into clever trouble, the other is stupid and gets into stupid trouble. There's a contrast between the two. I guess cat stole my song, can't have shit in Uncle Taylor. Making some silly faces though, that's good at least. I need to... someone even mentioned specifically how to fix it, I forgot to save the notes. You know what? There we go. Climb up here. Hit that part of the wall. We'll get over there in a moment. Ah! And unshrink a little. They kind of are pinky in the brain. Sable is the pinky. Pothole is the brain for the most part. Except they don't cooperate with each other. They don't like each other like that, anyway. Like, I know pinky and the brain don't either, but like... Okay, that's out here. Like, I know it's something that I have to go kind of deep into things to figure out how to get that set up. Yep, there we go. Gotta love the clang of progress. The clang of... Oh my god, I have so much bullshit here. I need to fix that. And the base will get cleaned at some point. It's getting there. It's taking so fucking long. I wish there was actually, like, a secondary work area thing we can do things with. Actually... I see that spot in the carpet I missed, so it's gonna bother me. There we go. Much better. I love how much this game is just a noisy, clangy game. I think we're gonna be woken up in a moment, though. Probably, anyway. But unfortunately, since I've started playing the .9 update, my model's been acting up. I think it's just I need to switch some priorities around on my computer for that kind of thing to work right. But I'm tech savvy enough that I can do it. I just need to go double check how to do it. Oh god, stuff. Take that. I'm just gonna send you on your merry way right now. There's a lot of funny noises in this, especially this version of the game has a lot of funny noises I'd say are kind of pleasant. So this is empty ones. These are already at 30%. We need to go take a little more of a nap. I wish I could do something about the drone. The problem is that, like, if I turn things down... Wonder who that is. If I turn everything else... Ah! My MRE! Where'd it go? Gimme. No, that's the zip drive. Let's go put this back down. Into the pile. No, I have the MRE elsewhere, that's what. We were not robbed of our MRE. Yeah, you can... Kel's a clumsy guy. Let's put this down. Nice, sausage pack. Get some sausage. And a pile of crackers into us. Perfect. Right. I think last time we were doing this, we were trying to fix up the stove, too. The frame, the save. From what I hear... the problem actually is that I hear that they kind of nerfed, the whole situation with, crypto. But again, this is what I've heard. There we go. I want to try and actually fix the stove this time. Last time I did it badly. Crackers and sausage for breakfast, meal, living similar right now. I mean, honestly, breakfast for me is, whatever's yummy. Most of the time it's leftovers. No, I'm trying to remember how this works. We don't want... There's like a certain electrical sound we don't want, I think. There we go. We play the guessing game. Now, why do we have to do this? Because if I want to fish and cook fish, we have to get this going. There we go. And now we have a working oven. And a free chicken sandwich. Gimme. All you need is sausage and crackers on certain days. I mean, I feel it. I mean, you have to give it a try. Again, this is what I've heard about the whole balance changes, because I haven't gotten to mess with that on the new version. I mostly just know what other people have said about it. I think we can probably just put the hacksaw down, honestly. So right now it's mostly just trash piles. Okay, nap time. Nap time for Kel. Hopefully we actually can just get a full night's of nap. Though I hear that, like... Another one of those things that's actually broken also. Again, this was an alpha they pushed out, is that the rerolls don't exactly work right, which is a shame. But it also does make it more lonely. Which I think does work. Come on, Cal, sleep faster. fried. Hopefully it's is it working? Did that work right? Hold on. I think OBS, I think VTube Studio is acting up a little here. Because the fry didn't go off. Is it because I already have a hat on? No, it does. You just press the button. Well, it turns me to a piece of fried tempura. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna check that too. We're having a lot of technical difficulties tonight. Why? Why technical difficulties? Yeah, I'm still connected to Twitch. It should work. Oh, sadly you need to code. Well, good luck with coding. If anything, listen to music for coding. That might be a great source of getting the mind at ease and ready to go for that. So, good luck. They probably will have to restart the thing. I'm not really attached to this save, plus there is the ATM, so you can also transfer credits over, so it's not the total end of the world. No, come on. There we go. I think we need to get a bigger box. Let's add in our game. Probably gonna fix trust. They keep talking about like how they're going to do some kind of bullshit like My Summer Car for changing how the car works in the game. Which I'm not prepared for. Alright, we need storage. We need a big box. Medium, decent. We need the most expensive box we can afford. 200. Sure, we're doing that. More upgrades and parts to the ATV. Now, I've seen that, plus you have to actually manually do the upgrades, which is, I think, a cool idea. Oh god, right, we need the screwdriver if we're gonna do any of this stuff here. And we need that for, like, the new version of this upgrade. I feel like the end goal of this game is to be something enjoyed solely for a very particular kind of manic autist. I mean, I know who you're talking about there, that particular type of manic autist. That's me. This is like how Abiotic Factor hit me like a truck because, you know... Give me that survival game with Half-Life vibes. That is exactly how this game gets dangerously under my skin in like the best of ways. Alright. Wrench for the back panels. Okay, good to know. We'll get to you in a second. Oh my god, paper scrap is over there. Honestly, I have been just, like, trying to rush through doing all that because of how loud it is. Let's... pick this up. And... that down. Okay. Okay, there we go. Right, we actually don't have much room in our actual inventory. What do you recommend? My backpack to pull. So, yeah, Yeah, Egos is right on that. If you're gonna play it pure solo, you do have to make some adjustments, mostly just convenience for playing alone. Because it is generally expected you're gonna play it in a server with people, and because of that, you're gonna have, like, everyone specialize in certain things. For example, I was the chef among, I was the chef, and I was also the one who was doing, like, all the planting and stuff. Honestly, you're right. Where is, like, Ear Pro in this game? Only playing Arc Raiders of Path of Exile. I hear good things about Arc Raiders, but I'm also probably not gonna get until, like, until they maybe get rid of the AI voices. Let's see. We might have to get a backpack at this point. But daylight is approaching, and that means we can go out and get some sugarcane. No, please. I hate when I'm trying to do stuff and grab the deck. So, like, paper scrap and just stick there. Bros, the game is the only good and fun extraction shooter. Con AI voices. Yeah, that's what I've seen. I feel that on PvPv shooters. Like, the only one I even liked was, Dark and Darker. Then Dark and Darker had its own problems. Specifically, like, how they for a while lost their launcher and all that. Or it lost being on Steam. Part of it's just Nexon being a bunch of dickbags, but it's Nexon. What do you expect for the company that invented, microtransactions, really? Okay. Hey, it's all good. I get what you're saying well enough. When in doubt, blame Twitch. Like how I blame OBS on things that I have no idea how they're working. Or why problems are happening. Alright, come on. There we go. Scrap all dealt with. Look at that. That feels lovely. Trying to fix grammar. Grandma! Glad you like watching this game, Neospink. This is such a fun game to play. This... I'm gonna probably, like, bust my ass on that banana peel later, I swear. I swear that's gonna happen. We got our shovel on us, right? Yes, we do. Quit complaining, Kel. 300k players though, and it's only been out a week? That is well, like, I've heard glowing things about it, mind you. I just have certain compunctions of... If that game is being made by a professional company with professional budget, they should be able to afford some voice acting, even if it is kind of shit-ass, you know? So let us go check our crops real quick. Beautiful. Before we go, let me go see how much one of these... Well, no, let's check how much this sells for later. We gotta go get some sugarcane. It is indeed crustacean o'clock, though. Wait, there's a fence here now. Right. I'm just trying to remember the layout of everything. Ugh. Ow, neck. I do think the freezing has eased up a little. I closed some of the programs I have going, just in case. Hope that helps. If you buy it for me, look, I will play it if you buy it for me. That's what I have to say about a lot of games. But the game backpile for that's the back order for that's kind of big, because I still have I was gifted No I'm Not a Human, Subnautica, and Cultic, and I gotta play those first. But I also chose to play Morta first, at least for like half of things, because like I really enjoyed Morta, but I got to play the demo. Like, damn, I hope that it still lives up to everything else that's going on with it. Because as an experience from the demo, as like just a run-of-the-mill, well, more than run-of-the-mill boomer shooter. Alright, sugarcane time. Reset the hose each time you start. Oh no. Don't forget Rain World. Yeah, true. It's a long list. It's a long list, and I have a bad tendency to want to finish up games before I move on to the next one, especially because it's like, I'm still playing this game, which I greatly enjoy, which is a newer one for me, and then Half-Life, I suppose. Newer of, like, I didn't play this in my childhood versus Half-Life, which was my childhood. Also, I'm deeply concerned with that factoid about the mannequins, by the way. You're gonna see... Oh, we're out of room. Well, we will leave that one. But our start is 26 pieces of sugarcane. So, we're gonna go get some gardening done. And we are going to keep turning the crack house into a crack home over there. Make some money. We are gonna plant them all. I think I will, like... Yeah, I think I will try and plant them all along the river. Better to get the head start on the money, because sugar still remains one of the best ways to make money in this game. Crackdown lifestyle. Exactly! I would not want to imagine what, like, an alien sees as this twink who is able to lift up an ATV with zero effort runs by, carrying a sugarcane like a bat and a blunt in his mouth. Like, the aliens are gonna see this, they're just gonna say, no, we should not come here. This place is cursed. The denizens here are going to fuck you up. Combine that with, like, playing the Space Marine soundtrack, and they will just understand that, no, humanity probably shouldn't be at the space age at some point soon. Yeah, humanity, fuck yeah, indeed. Okay. I need to get the shovel out to, like, scoop all this stuff up, but I'm still getting through all the trash piles. And the wood pieces. 40 and a blunt. Don't test me, man. Yeah, that's exactly it. That is very much the energy I play Cal as, because, like, anytime something weird happens in the game, like, you get the whole, oh, time to wake up because alien stuff's happening, I am, like, there with my crowbar just like, alright, who asked? Who's ready for a beating? That's not how the game is meant to be played, but, like, it's how I play it, damn it. Alright, so let's get some sugarcane. That's a little of it. We'll keep planting. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. I become the event enemy for them, kind of, yeah. Weeby deebies, when they sneak up on me, I'm literally always strapped. I mean, look, I don't know if they're ready to deal with me strapped. I also wish I could have a P90 3D printer, but I still have yet to, like, ask about that over in the server. I need to do that later. That's what the gens, they're insisting on a fistin'. They are insisting upon the crowbar, but who knows why. That wasn't as good of one, but I tried, damn it. Okay. Just keep planting a lot of sugarcane. They keep, like, flickering in terms of watered. This is gonna be weird. Oh, hi, Sable. Maybe this is why Kerfus sneaking up on me doesn't scare me. I have a cat that suddenly jumps in my lap all the time. Probably too advanced for words, and I think they rediscover violence to the business. Well, that's the thing, is like, the aliens are cats in this game. For them, violence is just how they get along. Ooh! This is an edible mushroom. It's not just because it says eat. This is, I believe, a penny bun. In our real life, this is a type of porcini that you would actually harvest and eat. Mind you, or not porcini, sorry, it's a boletus. So the thing about boletes actually is they actually have like a lot of varieties that are edible, and then they have some that aren't. And the main way you can tell is two things. First of all, most of the inedible ones will start staining in color when you slice into them. Like, they'll start turning blue immediately. It's really wild to see. And secondarily, here's the thing about mushrooms. You can eat mushroom, or you can take a bite of anything to test it. But as long as you don't ingest it, you're not gonna get sick. So you just need to, like, be brave enough to try that, and you'll be able to get that going. And see if it's bitter, you just have to spit it out. But again, this is only if you try other methods. Alright, we gotta get that one buried back on. Dirt? Wait, no, we gotta grab it, right? We gotta just, play with it like Play-Doh. One spores only go in your mouth, huh? No, not like that, not like that. Oh, can I do it with like one of them and make that into a seed pack, or do I need more than one? That was a pine cone. One should work. Alright, you know what? Hell, running along with a mushroom in his mouth like he's gonna be late to school. Gonna bring this over to go turn into seeds. Ooh, it turns into two. Come on, come on. There we go. Got 2 packs of mushroom seeds. Now, if only we could have the fortune of finding the blue ones. I've never actually seen them in any playthrough, mind you. But I know those will, like, if you start a farm with them, you just don't have to sleep anymore. They're just nature's monster energy alongside the yellow berries. The main ingredient for mushroom pizza. Oh. Oh, we will be living large then. Let's bury that. And bury that. And watch the Morse code going on here. Believe me, the pine cones make me want to empty a mag because they sound like shit actually about to cause problems. Now, if it was an acorn, though, they'd be really loud. That would sound like a gunshot, probably. But I don't have the cop's ears, so I'm probably fine. All mushrooms are edible ones. Yes. Look, we are returning to the mines here, except it's really the farm in this case. Shrimp urine for the farms. If I can actually think of a species that cultivates things, it's actually ants. There are some species of ants that cultivate fungus that they can eat. It's like the same ones that kind of cultivate certain species of, I think it's like caterpillars that actually will produce like a honey-like material. And yes, there are also the honeypot ants, but those are a separate thing. Yes, you're right, leaf cutters, thank you! I didn't exactly remember the name. I have just seen way too much the most extreme in my life, is probably part of things. Which, by the way, one of the best things on TV, that's for certain. Well, beehive, make a bee box, speeds up things. Aphids, thank you! I'll have to find some bees, because, like, I hear buzzing sometimes, but I don't think it's bees. We might need a host soon. We we just might. Alright, we need 4 more holes. Rerolls when they try to play a funny flank on the showering. They didn't know about the shower lock. They underestimate the Americans with the shower lock. But unfortunately, Kel is not American. Kel is Irish. The joke to be made there would be that they might get glassed with like the shower whiskey instead, but no, I couldn't say that about Kel. He can't handle any kind of alcohol. That beer must be some weird stuff going on. Ants are literally just dwarves with bugs? Yeah? True? Okay. I think we can actually drop the hacksaw off here. For now. Oh, I cannot stand on that thing. That makes my tummy start to feel funny. That making the ball noise is really killing me. Haul it up and get a flat surface? True. We're gonna do that. Because that keeps making my head hurt when I step over it. Okay. Keeping the hook on us, keeping the axe on us. Let's get this. This over here. All I can say is I feel like a fucking ant moving around getting all this stuff put away. Yeah, the boot is... it's doing stuff. There we go. I love the ragdoll physics in this game. You really can tell that this is... sometimes you can really tell that this is just, not Unity, Unreal emulating Source Engine. Other times it's like, wow, this really does feel like the Source Engine. There's a lot of soul in this game. Like, capital to replace the U with a V, soul, soul, or whatever. I love this game, though. Like, there are some problems going on with this version of things, but I don't care. I'm having fun. Mostly because I come into this with certain expectations that, yeah, it is going to be a little janky. I mean, it's the Source Engine, which I'm used to in terms of jank. Solved. Okay, it is working now. Let's get the... oh my god. This makes me say, Rin, I really should, like, I should probably sell some more stuff and get a fanny pack. There we go. I think I really see why people make that one 3D print of, alright, so there's a lot of 3D prints that are out there for useful stuff. I've seen one that's literally just a funnel to put over the crafting bench to stick stuff into. I think I understand why that one's a thing now. Because this is still the best way to do crafting. But honestly, I'll take it. This beats so many other survival games where it's like, oh, you have to have everything in your inventory if you want to craft. It's not at the point where we, like, craft from storage yet, but, like, that's fine. That's okay. Practice 3D print. Practical 3D prints instead of PP1 through 20. Kind of. Honestly, I need to take the 3D print of Uni and recolor it to look like Pothole. Because having Pothole in the game would be very cute, I think. It'd be very pleasant to have little beast with me. I love her. Okay. More trash. The hallway is like the worst fucking state right now. Imagine Green Little tried to screw with Kelly, just pulls out a blackthorn shillelagh. Here's the thing, if any kind of weird little green guy tries to fuck with me, this is what I got right here for that. I found that, and I'm keeping that thing ready to go. Okay. We could actually do some of our job today if we really want to. Like, Romeo Bravo, India, maybe. Yes, it's a pipe bomb. You know, from the plays making fun of the books written by Hatsune Miku. In the way of, like, they're making fun of something in a way that you... From someone who... From a place of love. From someone really being into that thing. Love a good this message, which is deleted by the federal government. Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of, like, a real difference between cultures there. Apparently some of the Irish are quite offended by the fact that one of the cocktails in the US is like called an Irish car bomb, and I get it. But you know, I think most Americans would laugh if they named a drink like the Twin Towers or something. We just have really skewed perspectives in this country. What's in that drink? I think there's gonna be like, it's gonna be 2 shots probably, you know, a pair of shots to be had with each other. Maybe instead of 2 shots, it's like, what's the thing with beers? Where it's like, you take a beer and you like toss a shot into it. Maybe it's like that with some fireball because, you know, jet fuel melts steel beams or something. That's like my first thoughts on cooking something like that up. And I don't like fireball, mind you. I don't like cinnamon. Well, I do, but I don't. I've had some bad cinnamon. Airplane-shaped ice cubes. Ah, yes, 1 in each. Oh no. Oh no, it's already full? Fuck. Oh, we're gonna need another box then. Did Scrap used to take this much space before? Because I remember being able to, like, put these boxes, or to fill, like, boxes up and still have space and all that. Ugh, that was a very unpleasant feeling hiccup. What the hell? Alright, wood into the pile. Wood scrap. 8x8 paid has 9k storage. Alright. I think we might get that and put this on top of it and have these, like, have one of those for a different type of storage. Is it Silent Hill right now? Not yet, but it's about to be, it feels like. How do I unequip this blunt, actually? Are we just stuck with this? Are we just stuck with oh, thank you, but wait. You say that, but is Alt still breaking things? Obviously the game hasn't been patched because it's not like Steam, but like... I don't know if the irritation does that. So it doesn't really have an effect other than like lowering your max health as you go? Let's see how much he wants for signals today, because, like, we can actually do that now that we've made a stockpile. 3 signals, sure. We're just gonna go send a call for the thing. Less than 2k storage isn't worth it unless the item storage was increased to 2k storage without price jump. But the item box is now that, damn. Alright, we're gonna buy some of that after we do this. I just gotta use these boxes. Plus I can put labels on stuff, right? Like, with the notebooks, which actually does have its use still, then. Well, next notebook we make will you... Why are you smoking? Hold on. I haven't even used the ATV? What? Why smoke? Why health 82? 86? I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna try and make dealing with the, dealing with this pretty quick because it's so fucking loud. Got a sunburn. Yeah, I need to get at the upgrade so I can actually stick out in the sun and get something nice out of having a tan going on. Oh man, it is foggy. Hello, my beacon in the night. Come here. Alright, that's it. That's all you're getting. You're so fucking loud. Like the movie, Something in the Mist. Oh man, though the mist came up though, because yeah, Ambrosia, I remember the ending for that. I like how the end of that, like, even Stephen King just like, damn, that's better than, that's more fucked up than I could have written. Yeah, the hat, so the hat is like an entirely separate model. Because now they actually have stuff set up for that in Live 2D Studio, so I thought I'd mess with that. Or VTube Studio. So yeah, spooky, because the fog is happening. But it was spooky. I walked outside, did whatever what it was whatever it was scared of me coming out here. What a little bitch. Mystified. Heh. It's all a good amount of smoke and mirrors. Debris. There we go. Put this down. Like, I'll say, I've done a little exploring, but man, until the base is less gross looking, it's so hard to feel like you could really go out and do stuff aside from work. I know some people who just live in the shitty base max zone. Ads now. I'll keep... If anything interesting happens, I will try to keep an eye out for that. And not get... There we go. Let's see... Okay. Oh, the hallway is so full of trash. Everything's so full of trash. What am I fucking saying? What's interesting is... Yeah, there's no longer a Molotov up there, is there? Right, motherfucker, what? Hold on. We're gonna pause a second. For everyone who's here through the ads, does that mean you can't send the signals with the tapes? Or it doesn't work? This is the only point I'm gonna be a little mad, actually. Because I sent those tapes in with the things, with the signals. And yeah, Well, cause I say that cause, we got the tapes in. I sent 3 signals in and package received. 3 drives. Working, that doesn't show properly. Okay, good. I'm not having... Good, because that doesn't mean next time I'm gonna be sending this out with it. Because I was really mad for a second there. Well, we're gonna do boring stuff while there's ads. That was a weird ad break. I learned that Honeycomb wants you to know bigger is better and lets Sam watching a stream about a shrimp. But that's all the mode. Yeah, the casual pipe bomb is a reminder for those who we work with that they should not be fucking with me. I am totally out of patience here. Oh, fuck. the signal. We lost the signal. I hate this system. Okay. Alright, we're cool. We're cool. I'll live. I'm not Omega mad, I'm just a little mad. Okay. We're moving 2 and 3. We need to get 1 over here. Then we do this. And then we can do this. And we rage that this is gonna work. I feel you, Cal. Oh, thank God. Okay. Honestly, I think if aliens tried to invade all weapons we have, we'd probably stand a good chance. Oh, probably. If there's anything that we humans have found that we really are good at putting all of our focus towards, it's war. Yeah, I'm working on the ping speed and ping cooldown, I'll tell you that much, because, like... Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna ping cooldown one more. Like, okay. Tomorrow we're gonna get the big money from all the sugar. Today, I'm just gonna keep doing this stuff. I need to buy the upgrade for this, for the polarity, because I need to... I believe that's actually something you have to put in physically now, which is interesting. I think that's a cool idea. It just also feels like it's hard to keep up with early on because, like, how many signals you need to have going out to keep up with the job. Because Bao is like that. Oh? Oh, that's a really high one then. Interesting, I haven't seen that before. Alright. That's going. We'll need a nap in a little... I mean, we're kind of used to that at this point with Cal. Ooh, stew. Thank you for the headpad, doctors. We are having an interesting night. We got some farming going. We got sugarcane. Actually, we got a ton of sugarcane. Oh... Also, all I could say is this is not too beyond the pale for how I am outside of streaming or outside of gaming. If I see things that need to be cleaned, and it's something I can do like by passing by, I will just start doing that. Because... Cleaner shrimp moment. Detritus for a moment. Call it what you may. I do not like having an icky environment to be in. There we go. That... What did we make? We made something by accident, I'm not sure what. Glasses. These are not our glasses. Let's see, my pellet tang has ick. Could you please un-ick it? Ah, yes, let me un-ick your fish. You know, just bring him here for some dental work. Though, again, on the topic of Lamau shrimp, I swear I'm not a cannibal, but I know I am. I made shrimp and grits today. More specifically, I had leftover shrimp cooked, Typhoon Shelter style. Because, you know, I have a friend who's really big into Chinese cooking, so... They said a crab, I got to have the shrimp like that. And I had that with grits. It was really good. Like, okay, Typhoon Shelter is a unique flavor combination, first of all. It's kind of one of those, like, food dishes that's very showman, very big visual kind of thing going on, because, I mean, it's crab with 2 cups of garlic, fried garlic piled with it. It is very much that kind of dish. And, I also just know that I really like both garlic and, dolce as flavors. Dolce being fermented black beans. They have a really nice, salty, slightly funky, just really good flavor. We'll go check the... We can go check the Transformers set too after this. It's kind of like that. Yeah, funky indeed, funky mango. But it's a really yummy dish. I mean, of course, what dish isn't when it has 2 cups of deep-fried garlic in it? You know what? I don't hate these curtains now that they're not, like, getting stuck in the floor and causing me endless distress. How about we put these over here? Like, give us, like, a little bit of bedroom privacy or something. I don't know. And that also helps us... Oh my god, look at that. We no longer have any trash on the floor. Oh, that feels delightful. Oh, hey, Junie! Welcome in. I'm really sorry I couldn't join earlier for Phasmophobia. Let me get that shout out in a second. As you can see, we are running through an area that feels like a Phasmophobia map. It's a little loud real quick, so let me just get this all out and get this thing out of here. Got the Nell. Oh, the Nell's Diner badge. Nice! That new map did look pretty cool, honestly. Let's get this moved. Get that shout out. Still get stuck in the floor. I just got launched by one. Honestly, I will take that over what it was before. Getting launched by things stuck in the floor, funny. Getting launched by those, not being launched, them being clipping in the floor and making a ton of noise just made me so mad. What are we at for these? Oh fuck, I forgot to activate them. I did the thing. I did the stupid thing. I am not very tall. I wish I was tall. But yes, Junie is the group leader to the funeral parlor, and well, I am one of the members, albeit I am the vampire shrimp here. He mostly gets into weird game shenanigans like this. What the hell? Oh, that's a keyboard, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's just a keyboard. Servers actually do seem to break a lot less in this version. Okay. BR2 needs a little bit of finagling. So that's about Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia, I actually do have to say, it's very interesting how they did try to make the game scary again. I think they're doing their best at it, but I still am not very scared by the game. It's still a very goofy game. And I still mostly play Phasmophobia as a fucking Fatal Frame. I'm too busy trying to take pictures of everything going on. Whoa. Please. Okay. Okay, we need to get more item boxes. Yeah. No, that bell over here. Get that ball of trash. Get the fuck out of here. Home run. Okay. I love the sound of the source engine really struggling with this pile of stuff. Often playing with their friends, which makes the game less scary. Well, the thing is, I know friends who, like, legit can't play Phasmophobia because it spooks them. It was spooky the first few times, and then I'm just like, I know how the ghost behaviors, so I just kind of, oh, come on, come on. There we go. No. I just like getting things done. Oh, whoa, things are flipping around. Server upgrade, that might be useful. Especially because of the stuff going on with the servers still. Speaking of which, he can still suck it. I don't know if we're gonna do the servers today yet. Thank you for the head pad, Joseph. We're just gonna keep this pile of zip drives going. We'll do these someday, I swear. Okay. No, he didn't say we completed the signals. He only... I hope that... I don't know how this stuff works, I swear. Like, we certainly didn't get paid for them. Did we? Maybe we did, I don't know at this point. We need to get this desk set up so we kind of have more of a space here. Oh. I didn't expect you to be able to just grab them like that. Okay. So I think you can just chop these up with the axe, which honestly, for these, we're gonna do that. They're supposed to be fixing 5 signals a day thing. That's the thing. So part of that glitch is the first day you come in. It seems to be without fail, people are getting the 5 signals a day expectation. And yes, I am strong. Kel is fucking ridiculously strong. There we go. Axe time. We gotta do cleaning, get to home first, and alien tracker second. Amen. I think I'll keep some of these, but for the ones that have fallen here, I don't feel like going through the effort of bolting them back down. There we go. Look at that. A little more clean now. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Up. There we go. Good enough. And now we can kind of use this to set something up. I think we'll use this for the data tapes area. For like the incoming. Just pile them up like that. Look at that. That looks nicer now already. Oh, this one's like full of stuff. Yoink, floppy disk. Ooh, it's a nice shade of green too. That's that's the fun fact. Much as I do adore purple, green is actually one of my favorite colors. Oh, thank you for the follow, Junie. Not a sweet target. Let's see. What are we doing here? Is it still dark out? It is, but it's still be light enough. Other Junie. And you won't deny. Oh boy! It is a little funny to, you know, we have Junie and Junie. I mean, it's fine. It's cool to have a lot of people with this. It's kind of fun to have that kind of thing going on. I'm actually surprised more people don't have my name. As much as it is the genus for vampire shrimp, it also means goddess, apparently. I just chose it because it sounded cool. And yes, shrimp. There we go. Get that out of here. Get this out of here. Like, I don't know how much of the cubicles we're gonna keep. Maybe we'll just, like... I'm almost thinking we just keep the outside layers and turn this into a comfy space. Yeah, like May and May. That was a funny time during that stream. There we go. Look at that. No more big trash piles. That's gonna be nice. Actually, it is nice. We need to buy some cement. We need to make some fucking concrete, baby. We gotta patch these holes. I'm a lurk onto my shrimp curled bag. Ah, yes! Get comfy. Hit the shrimp stance if that's gonna do it for you. And I shrimp in bed all the time. It works for me, partially because my cat likes to be spooned there. You're able to watch the auroras tonight? I did not get to earlier. And, watching season of Has Been Hotel. Nice! I have not actually watched any Has Been Hotel. Mind you, it just has been one of those things I don't really watch much. I mean, I only get to watch short-term stuff, partially because I don't really sit down to watch much. Most of the time, I'm kind of a second screen viewer while I'm drawing. And I'm doing well. I'm still recovering a bit from, like, some crazy allergies I had. And yes, there is an aurora going on. There's, like, some really big, geomagnetic stuff happening. They've been visible in Texas, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna make a server upgrade real quick. Why not? I will have to give it a top watch sometime, because I do like watching animation in all forms. There we go. Server upgraded. That is not how we want to do that. It almost looks like you're a fucking spider with how that works visually. They are only at the poles unless there's like a big geomagnetic kind of thing happening. Like right now there's magnetic storms. Honestly, I don't think that's actually affecting any electronics, but that is something we do have to worry about. Or at least that's something is one of those theorized things we might have to worry about, you know? But it is just making it look really cool outside for certain places. Around here it's really cloudy, so I have not been able to check. There we go. The pile. We'll worry about the pile more later. Let's go eat and head out. Actually, you know what we're gonna get while we eat? We got a coffee machine. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. He was like, wait a second. You can kind of try, but you really can't actually do that with the coffee. There we go. Nice sip of coffee. Cal is feeling raring to go from that. I could actually go for a little coffee, but like... I've learned what the secret is to my favorite place and what they do with their coffee. Or specifically why I like their mochas so much. use drinking chocolate to make the mocha syrup. So it's not just like a basic chocolate syrup. It's got that richness to it. Never had coffee, always been a chai kind of guy. Chai is delicious. I will not deny loving a good chai. But like if I find a place with actually good coffee, I will drink it. I mostly drink tea anyways. Coffee sounds amazing right now, but I got way too much caffeine already. I had a gamer subs today. It was nice. It was the blackcurrant and lime, or is it blackcurrant? I think it's like blackcurrant and lime flavor. Plus one of the lime ones. Let's go check our plants. Oh. Oh, I see what the farming meta is about now. Oh, we're gonna learn today. What type of coffee? Pour the coffee you make with the Keurig back into the reservoir where water goes and brew another cup of coffee with that coffee. That's kind of smart. That's almost like, I've been told how recaf from 40k actually tastes, is, basically, for that, at least from what I've, like, heard from some people I know, is you take a harshly brewed, Earl Grey, or if you can, Yorkshire Builder's tea, and then you take that and French press it with, Robusta beans. Place it if you plant and harvest the right time. We might be able to do that. It is just dark out. We might just need to get some lamps out here. We might put some salt lamps out here, make this really aesthetic looking, and also get our farming. So, we're also gonna harvest our thingy. Make sure that none of that got buried like that anyway. No harsh part with that. You know, wait a second. We planted 26 of them. Oh god, we're gonna have like... Oh, that's like 125 sugar canes? Oh goodness. We're gonna be here a while. Having lamppost is a super good light source. Well, if we're gonna take some of the sugar cane, how about we make a little room here between all the trash. You know, all the trash of the base has been just kind of transported here, which makes the base feel better, but this area just feels kind of cursed. This feels like a mad scientist lab right here. What the fuck was that? Stop moving on your own, I swear to God. Why are you moving? Oh, that's what happened to one of it. We got nails. And one more sugar. Okay. We will work on turning this all into proper scrap later. The pile shall rest. We're a little great and saw some Irishmen stacking up sugar canes upright on a table. I go back to my home planet. I don't want that kind of smoke. This Irishman who, like, is carrying an axe and a shovel and just piles of sugar cane under his arms, just making sugar, just like, man, fuck these guys, give it the jobs they're giving me. I'm just gonna farm. We are returning to Stardew Valley. We'll replant some of these. I have never actually done the sugarcane farming, so I want to just see how crazy does this shit get. The answer is probably gonna be yes. Yeah, get over here. No rolling. No rolling. Oh, no, they are gonna roll a little. Alright, let's get this stuff planted. Not planted, you know. More sugar. Wait, oh, okay, you can turn sugarcane to paper scrap. Good to know. Shame. Okay, that was just a test. We'll see if it goes downstream. Oh my god, yeah, you really can just... It prints money! It prints money, everyone! Come back here, stop bouncing. And... okay. Just like... Alright. And let's also check on the mushrooms while we're here, because we got those planted. Oh! They're so tiny! Oh, guys! Oh, good. They didn't actually get caught in the flow. We actually have a lot of sugarcane that's, like, out here. We have 17 on us. We can get one more, I think. Okay. We got more sugarcane. It ain't much, but it's honest work. I say that, but this is probably gonna make a fortune. Oh, get back here, you. You are not... You will not escape being turned into sugar. And speaking of sugar, it's kind of wild how much American pastries particularly are just so laden with sugar. Because Paris baguette has moved in around me. And I already liked them before, but like, damn, it's so nice to get pastries that aren't cloyingly sweet. Alright, we will do replanting for most of what we have left. We're gonna get all this sugar here. 15 bags. Alright, let's see how much that goes. But now, if you like find a Paris baguette or Tour de Jour, which is another Korean-owned French pastry place, probably try something there. Personally, I like both their sweet and savory stuff. Like, ow, stretch. Ow, oh god, why? Like, honestly, their cheese quiche is delightful. But, I mean, part of that's also, it's the quiche, not in a quiche wrapping. It's instead in croissant dough. Oh yeah, it's not as close, but there is Tour de Jour nearby. I do like them occasionally. I think their olive bread is like one of the best state jam on their buns a lot. Nice. Do you yearn for shrimp? Oh, I hope you mean that in the friendly way, not in the you're hungry for shrimp way. Yes, we're playing the .9 update and breaking it because of farming. By the way, Remy, specifically to catch your ears here, farming kinda shatters the game's economy over its knees. Like, let's see when we actually get our money in. How absolute sicko is this gonna go? That was like 20 things of sugarcane almost. Not much, but enough. Yeah, like 195 for all that sugar, which is like 0 effort to grow. Oh, the thingy leaves are worthless. Do I need to turn them into blunts to make them actually worth anything? Bah! Oh, she arrives and she fries me immediately. Still costs some great money for like absolute no fucking effort there. We'll keep doing the farming and then we'll keep cleaning up here because oh, the trash and the dirt and all of it. Yes, I hope that everyone's had a good day. It's Wednesday, so can't always be a good day. It's always a busy day at very least. Hopefully it wasn't too troublesome. There we go. I just look outside and never tell everyone to go play it. Game made me feel things. I need to pick that up still. I want to play it. It's on the list. It's just also the list grows. The list keeps growing. Where did I put my sponge at? We'll do some more gardening and then I want to clean, damn it. Pretty busy day, but I'm off tomorrow, so that makes it third. That's good. Like, busy days suck, but busy day where you don't gonna be stuck in all the entire time, satisfying. Or at least it makes sure that you get time off later. Yeah. Wait. What those are roaches? I actually have not seen a roach. Oops. There we go. I'll need to check how the MRE works in terms of fishing later too, because if they're meant to disassemble like that, does that mean they still work for fishing bait? Then a normal work day, I'm just laying down on a beanbag while the classroom's like me right now waiting to go home when we're already low. Oh, I'm glad you get a little break like that. Get over here. Get. Busy day for me. You have a lot of cleaning going on. Because, love the cats. I was gonna vacuum a lot because of the cats. So I too have allergies, and dust is like the worst one. And yes, we are now sugarcane maxing for money. We'll use these last 3 to replant. Yeah, we'll use these last ones to replant, the rest will get turned into sugar. They kinda did make a drum beat there. And yeah, we have hit the Minecraft slash, well, insert your other farming game of choice in here part of the game. It's just one of the ways that, it's one of those ways that just does mess with the economy. go. It would help if I was pressing R instead of T. Okay, that's all we got. We need one more for the making the sugar. Vintage story, that's my vintage story collab, that's what it takes. I own it! I own it, so like it wouldn't be too hard to do at some point. It's just a question of scheduling. Which is, when it comes to VTubers, scheduling, or really streamers, but really VTubers particularly, it feels like scheduling can be... it's like herding cats. Got the mushrooms. We're just gonna do whatever we take to get that one last sugar going. And then we'll keep going. Funny enough, I've already been beaten on, like, the cat shrimp. There's a tiger shrimp out there, VTuber. A few, I believe. I think it's a very funny idea. I think it's also cool. Alright. We'll do planting. We're gonna just sell the rest of this real quick and then get back to work. Are we gonna play Vintage Story without you? I mean, depends on assembling a group. Let's see. I do wish we could make some kind of like improvised weapon other than just the Molotovs. I think I think like the horde mode they had in the Halloween update's a proof of concept, mind you. Because they did put guns in that. From what I hear, they were pretty fun. And having everything be throwables is... I do not like hearing that sound ever. Is its own idea I think they could do something with, you know? Because, man, I suck with the throwables in this game. I play FPSs, not throw PSs. Or, you know, first-person shooters, not first-person throwers. There we go. Rest this sugar cane. There we go. Shovel time. Oh, yep. Perfect day for some farming. We are gonna have so much fucking dirt by the end of this. Welcome in, big boy Elroy. I'm glad you like that emote too. At some point I might go back and try and make some of my other emotes more animated. You know, more than just 2 frames. Because I have been learning as I go. I don't know if I'm gonna offer emote commissions. I'm kind of fast at them, but not terribly fast. I think for now my main thing for like something simple is gonna be the shrimple sketches. And now everyone's irradiated. Sorry everyone, you're gonna have to go get some screening going on. Yeah, come here. There we go. Got more sugar. Got more sugar for the sugarcane throne. Thank you to Damon. I thought we fit the theme as much as we are very much having some very tropical, balmy weather for our farming. Yeah, this is really blazing sun upon our shoulders that we're trying to avoid. We don't want to get too sunburnt. No. keep going. You might need a nap by the end of this, though. Fuck hell. I do want to extend the day length when I get the chance to, or when it's fixed. I've never actually played with that, but I think with the current way of the game, it might be time. Oh, no, wait. Give me that back. My hammer. We are not planting a hammer tree, we are planting sugarcane. There we go. I don't think these are like the super edible ones. We're gonna... Well, let's do these anyway, why not? Let's cultivate. And then we gotta really go check the transformer, I think, because I think it needs it. There we go. More mushrooms. Is it too many mushrooms? Nah. I would honestly love to be in an environment where I could cultivate mushrooms for eating. Speaking of mushrooms. Yoink. Honestly, that'd be cool if, like, seasonally that would change what is around. But that would also force you to play with, like, the one season a week mode kind of thing. Like, I kind of like that in the Forest too. But also, the Forest 2 is kind of half-baked compared to the first one, which also didn't feel like a completed game. And it's a real shame, because I love the Forest. If there's a game I would love to go experience blind again, the Forest is probably one of them, because... man, that is a hell of a game to just go into not knowing what's happening. Fuck. Which, by the way, I recommend if anyone wants to, if you want to play a survival game that isn't Abatic Factor, which is probably my top echelon of survival games now, go try out the Forest if you feel like it. Try not to get yourself spoiled. Just go try it. It's also got multiplayer. The multiplayer is very goofy. The multiplayer for the Forest is you and your group of dads are trying to find your son, kind of thing. It's very... it looks very silly. The Forest, yes. Is indeed the Forest. Wonder what happens to those barrels. Alright. Minigame time. X to Jason the Forest. Almost! It almost feels like it, but it has proximity chats you can if you really want to. 5 dads try to find their collective son. Yep, that is the game. It's a really fun game though. Ah! Is there anything worthwhile in here? Car battery might actually be useful now, except it doesn't have a charge on it. I think this is just one for the electric eels, everyone. We should probably go toss that in the lake later. Smiley face days without an OSHA recordable injury. I don't trust OSHA. Neat. I do like the dollar bills now having their own, like, model kind of thing. But it's just unfortunate because, like, The Forest 2, it sure was a game that came out. They really did a lot to show off their new building system, which looks cool. But the Forest one was not fully complete, feeling because it's got bugs, it's got problems, it's a full story and all that, but it's still not 100% there. The Forest 2 is something even worse about it. I can't even fully recommend it because it just doesn't feel right entirely. I think I'm just thinking about because like half this game is wandering around these really quiet forests trying to figure out what you're doing and not alert what else might be out there. Of course, most of what else is out there is the cat girls. We're gonna wait a moment since it's on the timer. Let me take a stretch real quick. Ow, whoa, ow. Oh god. Please. I swear, I do other stretches other times of the day, no matter what I do though. All my joints must be very loud. You know, I still hate the maze they added. That is a certain level of pattern recognition to which I gotta say fuck you to the devs. Because, of course, why would they add that? I know why they would add that of all things. Yeah, the numbertism game here is deliciously fun. I like this one. But the new maze minigame, I hate it. Yeah, same, because, like, you say that you like mazes, Illuminatus, but do you like mazes that might have a jump scare during that very thin part where you're trying to move your mouse through the maze? Because that's the one they put in this. Also, while we were out doing some business, we must see if we can find the Maxwell or the Narp. Like, we'll put Argamon as well, but I'm more interested in those two. Why? Narwhal is very cute. It's the stupid cute alien cat. I love him. And Maxwell is Maxwell. Made by a 7th grader in 2007. They were probably a 7th grader in 2007. We're gonna check this one as well, see if it's broken or not. May as well fix things on the way. No. As we skitter, scatter, pitter patter even back home, because man, it'd be nice though if we could find one of the ugly boys, one of the kitty cats. Of course, that one lady gets like some roach repellent, because then they could be eaten. I actually haven't seen any roaches though. I think by default they might be off during this update. Which is a shame, they are Kel's favorite snack. Bird. I'm not even gonna think about all the piles of trash I need to work on still. The trash cache, as it really is. Alright. We got another mushroom. We should make more mushroom seeds. Seeing this and I'm right. Same, and that's the weird thing. Could be a glitch. No, we can't actually turn these into seeds, so... we'll just set this down and hope it propagates itself. As we continue the farming quest. Mostly, I'm planting as many as I have patience for, is really the way to put it. Because I do want to do other stuff too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this dirt. The Great Dirt Monument. And fucking pine cones, I swear to God. Oh, it's finicky for when I work for seeds. Well, it would be funny to, like, make it explode on the aliens. You know, set up a puffball proximity mine where it's like the Half-Life one, except has a puffball mushroom in it that just explodes spores everywhere around them. There we go. more holes. 4 more holes. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do the last 4 here. The rest can get turned into sugar. But honestly, like, much as I complain about Western sweets, I could go for... Actually, no, what am I saying I could go for? I have. I picked up some, like, clotted cream fudge from Trader Joe's, and that shit's pretty yummy. That is the most stout-sounding sugar I've ever seen. Yeah, it's got a bit of something going to it. Here's this starter. Like, I don't know what's up with this sugar. There we go. Zero effort farm aside from the digging. Now, if only we could, like, can we get, like, a farming model of Kerfus in the future? Like, yeah, we can get Kerfur to do our job for us, but can we get him to do this job for us? Just saying. Really, whatever doesn't get turned into... Nope. Ah, gimme, come back. Alright. These 2 are gonna get planted. And a seed pack for the thingy. Oh god, we're planting the stuff and the stuff to deal with the munchies. That's what this is. This is like... How soon until they let us make our own gummies or something? I'm not saying they should, but just like... I don't think it makes any money, mind you, so I don't think we're gonna keep planting if it comes. It's just that is the case. But you know. And then... You know, if I do get to the 3D printing of things again, I could make useful 3D prints. Ugh, hiccup. Or I could maybe go into my paint program and, like... I could go edit, the PP plushie to look like, Shroomby. And put that there as, like, a good luck charm. Much digging until the shrimp starts singing we all live together. I don't know if this mic would actually catch if I started humming. You know, if Kel's able to make, seed packs, quote-unquote, as in probably a spore print. No, spore print, actually. So the way you actually handle that is going to be usually, like, an inoculated item or injecting spores into something. When it comes to, like, say, you get a thing of wood and you, like, put mycelium from, shiitake in it, for example, to grow that. Also, I don't remember the lyrics of We All Live Together, sadly. As much as it is a phenomenal song. Okay, Kel's starting to get the EP. Put this sugar down. See how things are going here. 89%. We'll work on that later. Take a nap. Oh, we gotta clean up here still. I'm just haunted by how gross this place is. Oh. Well, that's a short nap. Who the fuck asked is all I can say when I'm... Something has woken me up. I was taking a perfectly good nap. Well, whatever it is. I'm guessing that whatever decided to wake me up saw me come sprinting out of my bedroom with a fucking axe and decided it wasn't worth it. No, this Kell's just too far gone for them to even try anything. Neat. Oh. Oh yeah, this is that spot. I don't even know how to go in there. Perfect. I love a good chicken sando. Alright. I said we were gonna take a nap, damn it. If that nap includes me just holding my axe ready to go, it's holding that axe ready to go. Or well, it's chicken sandwich, it looks like. Alright. Where did I lose my barrel at, actually? Cheer, they wanted to leave you some snacks, bro. Chill. I would hope they... I hope so. Unfortunately, I don't entirely believe it. I'm allowed to be paranoid about this stuff. I'm a shrimp, after all. I'm the favorite snack of the alien. It's not like it's like Kel being freaked out because they had a copy of To Serve Man on them. No, the shrimp is literally the delicacy, their favorite item in the universe. Speaking of which, I need to actually go buy that hot sauce when I can. I honestly would try a flavor taste test of it with like a nice plain grilled shrimp. You know, just grill with salt and pepper. It seems like it'd be the most fitting pairing option. Shrimps are known for their paranoia, just look at Happy Feet too. True. Okay. I think that's actually almost all the dirt in here. Just there was like 2 scant spots left that just looks kinda icky. What time is it? 1800? Not late, actually. Go all out and do a bunch of different shrimp cooked different ways and create which one it goes best with. I could do that. I could do a grilled shrimp, a fried shrimp, a tempura style shrimp too is a second fried option. I'm a little worried. I think I keep seeing my own power, like, flickering a little. Could be actual power or the cat's fucking with the light. Because I swear that happens too. There we go. Somehow the base feels even dirtier this update. Heard a clang. Shrimp, that's my hat. No, I'm sorry, I'm borrowing it. I've been gardening, man. I gotta stay out of the sun, buddy. You can have it back soon. I'm rightfully borrowing it while I'm busy gardening and getting in sugar maxing. There we go. Wow, look at how this wall just looks so much less gross. And welcome back, everyone. Ad break is over. It's just been cleaning, so you have not missed anything. That's one thing about streaming this game. You can't pause when things do happen, so if something does happen, people might miss it during the stream. Mug root beer, my beloved. Mango, I gotta... Alright, I don't react to stuff, but I might have a video to pull up here that I gotta show. That haunts me. Yes, I will. In a moment, then. Actually, you know, we're cleaning. We can take a break. Okay. Alright. We're gonna take a second. I have a haunting video from Mug to show off real quick. Give me a second as I adjust my glasses. There we go. So, alright, let's see. Let me pull this up. See if I can find it before I'm like talking out of my ass, you know? Okay, I found it. I found the fucking video. Alright, this is from the official... This is a mild cognito hazard. This is from the official Mug Root Beer YouTube channel. Here, let me go over to web overlay. The music is going. Let me fix that. Get that real quick. Give me 2 seconds to get this set up. Where is it? There we go. Alright. Here we go. So, this popped up on my fucking feed while I was just doing, you know, hey, cooking stuff. I love cooking stuff. Who doesn't like cooking videos? And then this pops up. Oh no. I don't want the salami. And like I said, this is the Mug official account. You'd actually try it? Oh, you don't think you'd hate this? Oh, like, okay, here's the thing. I don't really like root beer, so just together, the salty that and that, I don't like it. This, also, look at the fucking Mug boat. I just noticed the boat. The floaties, yeah, it'd be kind of chunky. That'd be like, this is the meaty boba tea you never thought you'd have in your life. I don't think I'd want to ever have this in my life. Crazy ad campaigns, you gotta see the stuff that Nutter Butter has done on Reels. Oh no. Mug in it. Salami itself is very yummy. I love some good cold cuts, but this ain't how to do it. Like straight up horror videos they're posting in Nutter Butter. Wild. For this one, I don't like that zoom in on the hole. Like... Oh, the hole. The meat hole. I don't like this. The hordes of open mug root beer cans on the table showing how many takes they've done. It's not just that, it's also the fucking the cup, the it's the boat there. Look, it's a fucking sailboat made of mug root beer right behind it. I'm sorry, everyone. I had to show you this. The fucking salami cup. I'm going to post this in the Discord too, so you can see I'm not joking. This is real. This is going in the food chat. Do they have anything worse? Oh, God. Oh. No, it's not just that. Uh... Yes, there is a Discord. It is... You just... Exclamation point Discord. Why is it acting up? I... Okay. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... That's enough of that. That's enough mug. I think I am now mug maxed and salami pilled enough for the day, everyone. We're gonna go back to the game. Maybe at some point, you know, we'll do some of that or something. I don't know. I don't know. This is when the brand lets the crazy people take over the social media. And I'd say it's working decently enough, except I don't like root beer. So this just... Alright. Alright, back to video gaming. Back to the game that is like a spooky horror game, but honestly horrifies me less than the mug stuff. Never had a root beer still my favorite meme video I watched a year or so back. I mean, the mug! The mug certainly has the best branding, that's for sure. The Unhinged taking control of our advertising. Sombro, it's like they copy and pasted the guys who made the fucking Quiznos commercials into current commercial brands people. Okay. I'm gonna be very scared if I ever see someone trying to do that with like a cream soda. Because that I could actually imagine, because I like cream soda. Oh. I think I'm putting mug on the list of if I ever do any kind of reaction stuff, it's gonna be that and an ordinary sausage. I only will do the weird shit. Oh, hey Merrick, welcome in. You just missed the great mug posting. Let me get a shout out for you. There we go. What were you doing this evening? Because as you can see here, we were playing some more Voice of the Void, which is... I mean, I play it a lot every Wednesday, so it's not too surprising. And this is most of what I do play on here is Source Engine and Source Engine likes, if you feel like going in shrimp for some other stuff. Salami defilement? Yeah, no, it was ghastly. I will post some of that to your Discord too, Merrick, just so you know. Just cause I need other people to suffer with me. Like, are you a mug man or a Barks boy? Because if you're a mug man, I'm sorry. Mug is doing some weird shit. MG Gunplow was full today. Nice. I actually do have some, like... Yes, the soda. I have, like, a 30-minute kit I need to go do. I'm not gonna do it on stream, probably. I could. But... I still want to do it soon. It's like one of the 30-minute fantasy kits. It's like the Dark Wizard. It looked really cool, so I bought it. Yes, mug the soda because they have decided to go with really shit posting advertising. I swear, this isn't actually Shrimp Cleanup Simulator, the game. It's just... the base is so dirty, everyone. Wow, that does look a lot nicer cleaned up. Shrekker's kinda guy. Ah, okay. A scion of good taste. Shrekker's does have, like, my favorite cream sodas. And orange soda. So, good taste. Good taste. Born on a mountain, raised in a cave, drinking mug root beer is all I crave. Amazing. This is the exact kind of bullshit that they probably would make a video about. There we go. Hands down my favorite cherry soda. Cola. Ooh. That sounds delightful. A good cherry cola. For me, cherry cola just brings to mind having it with like a by the slice pizza from one of the places around here. Why? It's just somehow the perfect combo. Ooh, there we go. Cherry wine is good, but hard to find. So funny enough, the easiest way I've been able to find it is Mission Barbecue, of all places, has always consistently had cheer wine from what I've seen. Now, the soda I have to, like, fight tooth and nail to get is a, real sugar Dr. Pepper. Those are built different. And built dangerously for me. And Minestrone. I just noticed that. Yeah, I just noticed that. Like, right as you said it's Summer, I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second. Can't drink Dr. Pepper, it's too sweet for me. So, for quite a while, a place near me had real sugar Dr. Pepper on tap. And that's the only Dr. Pepper I go really crazy for. I don't know if I can't do them back to back. No, I get that. But oh, the real the real sugar stuff hits different. Check this mug out. Check this out, mug. Look at this fucking thing. Oh god, are they getting into like branding wars online? That feels like it would happen, particularly between Red Bull and Mug. He wants 5 signals today. How about you suck my ass, Dr. Bow? Let's put that here. I once heard someone call Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce soda, and I can't not taste that now. I don't like it, but I get it. Because the funny thing is, I don't like barbecue sauce. The only barbecue sauce I've found I kind of like is Bachan's. But like Western style barbecue sauce is kind of gross in my opinion. I've tried it like multiple times, but like... use down. There we go. That's one job done. That's all you're getting out of me, Dr. Val. You're getting sugar. We have turned this satellite into a sugar farm. Why? It's money. It's more profitable and less effort than actually going out for a job. Put the rest of this in there in a moment. This stuff is gross. Sugar station. I miss Sierra Mist, though. I think I've still seen it around. Honestly, if there's a soda I miss, it's Surge. Surge is nice. It's not easy to get. Also, really delightful on the soda side of things. Oof. My favorite energy drink is basically a soda, but they also stopped making it. It was like Rockstar, frozen lime flavor. It was the most sour fucking drink I could get my hands on. Because, fun fact, I really love sour stuff. Well, this fire could really do with some automation. I wish we could have... look. Get me the green Kerfus that can also do gardening. Let me put a... Oh god, this is bad. Sorry. We're just gonna... No, we're gonna get these into trash. They're not worth anything, but we're not gonna make compost. Much as we could for our garden. I never had Tango, by the way. Yeah, the drone is... The problem is with the sound balances, if I turn everything down to compensate for the drone, everything else is too quiet. It's really frustrating, sadly. We're gonna need a nap. Again. We should probably grab the sleeping bag later. loud noises. What do we all have in our inventory? Yeah, we'll get more garbage tomorrow out of that pile over there. It is unfortunate about that. Like, I'm gonna actually turn the game down outright a little. You don't like the whole chat just going, what, while the drone is here? I mean, it's me and the chat. We're just all like, what? Because I can't even read you guys with that noise in my ears, it feels like. I have something going on. Speaking of that, I did turn it down a little, hopefully that helps. I can't really process speech if I'm reading something or too many people talking at once, as well as other people can. You know what, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do the smart thing here. There you guys go. That's better, isn't it? At least for now. We're gonna turn the game volume back on once this is gone. Because that is a fucking helicopter. Alright, there we go. I might just have that as a hotkey on, like, my stream deck at this point. Just mute the game while that's happening. It feels like it might be the right thing to do. Yeah, no problem. I'll just have to... I'll have to figure out some way to streamline it, but I also don't enjoy it. Like they're bringing a black hot or something to spy you. I feel like I could... It's like... Really which makes you think about if you could, like, climb on that to get out of here. Just because of how loud and how much thrust it has now. There we go. Alright, more trash piles gone. Sugar maxing later, scrap maxing now. Mostly, I hope that they, the game devs, also do something about it. Because the old one was just a man hack. There we go. Actually, I think Merrick is in my Discord. Ooh. Let me go do that real quick. I need to add him with that. I need to show more people the salami. Yeah, there we go. There you go, Merrick. Enjoy. Salami. You can tend to stay here just chilling, growing crops away, and listening to the void away from civilization. It'd be nice and quiet. Honestly, I bet I would befriend the Arirals somehow. And I say somehow like I don't own two very cooperative cats, because I just grew up around cats. And once you understand their body language, they're very good creatures to chill with. But yeah, the singing of the void, the quiet wilderness. It sounds idyllic out here. Plus, you do get an internet connection eventually. You like buy the right stuff. There we go. Thingy leaves. Slum. The wisps that skin you alive, of course. Yeah, true. The wisps are certainly a problem. You'd have to run from that. And I'm not good at running. I'm an asthmatic. Love cats, but never owned one. So, I have had them a fair few times in my life. And this time, it's kind of incidentalistic me getting the cats. Because Pothole was brought into my life from someone throwing her out of a moving car. Because, you know, as a kitten, mind you, so she was just this tiny little black kitten just tossed out of a moving car. Bless her heart, she's the loveliest cat I've ever had. And then it's like, you know, you gotta get a cat for your cats, and then then there's Sable. There we go. Push that against the wall again, there. let's get this stuff that's caught between the walls, speaking of that. Slummy cat, poor girl, glad she's gotta get home now. She does. And before there was all this stuff with bird flu going on, I was taking her out for walks and stuff. And she trusts me a lot, is the funny thing. Like, you know that because of exactly that going on, but like, when we'd go out, there'd be dogs, and she doesn't like dogs. And her response to that was to get up on my shoulders. Like, she would jump from the ground to hop up on my shoulders. Not too much of a distance, mind you, but like, that's her first response. I got a scar from like one time she did it when she was really nervous. There we go. More scrap. Pile of scrap though. Honestly, great leaning tower of scrap at this point. There we go. More of that out of here. Oh, it just feels so nice to walk out here and not immediately feel every one of my senses assaulted. Yes, including smell. I don't have smell-o-vision. Fingers not that advanced, yes, but you know, you know how like some things you look at them and you can just smell them? It's that kind of vibe, you know? That's a lot of metal debris. No, you're staying in the pile. Said you're staying in the pile. There we go. You just gotta coax it a little. Delicate words. Politeness, that kind of thing. Oh, right, and we need to get that room. Oh, which honestly, I think I could get a sleeping bag in there. Particularly, I think the stoleless one looks kind of cute, kind of comfy. In the right way. Let's see. Go. I think we're just gonna get some, shop boxes soon. Here we go. Look at that. Now we're back to just a lot less scrap. We're just getting really into the processing side of things. Eating a chicken tender and my dog walked up and started drooling on my feet. Lovely. Oh no. That is a dog moment right there. That's adorable, but that also sucks. Did you share is the question then? Yeah, you gotta pay the tax, the animal being cute tax. I gotta pay that with pork anytime I have it. Because my cats don't care about deli meats. Sable likes pork a lot. I gave him an end piece. Good. I'm forever gonna be haunted by the shrimperoni charcoal tendy story, though. When it comes to anytime I hear about tenders. Also, I hate the fact that Wendy's now has their new variant of tender, and they're like brand name calling them tendies. I hate it. I hate it so much. Kitties don't like salami mug rip. No, they do not. They cannot have a little salami as a treat. I've tried to give them some. They don't want it. Instead, Sable likes pork a lot, and Pothole likes milk and cheese. Actually, both of them like stuff like stracciatella, if I have it, which is the innards of burrata. Deli, so sometimes I'll bring home some of the meat ends for the pups. I know it's bad for them, they just love them so much. I mean, nothing wrong with giving them a little of it. You gotta give them a little bit of that. I mean, us humans do that already to ourselves. Stuff that's bad for us, we still eat some of it. We must share the same joy with our pets. How much is the giant cardboard box? Let's find out. Five signals still. Log tapes. Alright. Largest box. 300. Let's do that. Understood. I'll be sharing my alcohol with my dog. We will share the liver damage. Oh no, no, hold on. Now that is outright poison. They're not getting much fun out of that. Though there's the other side of that I always think of too. That always makes me laugh. Is, I always feel bad for it, but when a dog finds an edible, they're like, always gonna be fine. It's just the vet, you'll have the vet be like, it's weeded out. Anytime that does happen. We're buying one, damn it. We need the storage. And it's always like an accident too when that does happen, so it's like, there are people coming like, oh my god, is my dog having a seizure? No, he's gonna be he's zonked on edible. He ate a gummy by accident. You gotta let him wait it out. With such stories as the dog not moving, like, from where they have been laid at, that kind of thing. Just seeing the face of God. Just about, yeah. And then there's like the sad thing I've seen of like someone who got a dog out of a really bad situation. Where, funny enough, the dog was an alcoholic, because the people who were there taught the dog to drink alcohol as a trick, which is fucking terrible. But I can believe it because people are that terrible. And they had to eventually wean it off of its dependency, because they're like light ciders and stuff, and it's just like, my god. But yeah, the dog that drank almost full bottle of booze. But that the case meanwhile is... That can be funny because... That's funny because dumb dog. Also, welcome in, Morgan. Let me get a shout out for you in a second. We're continuing the journey of cleaning. I need to mute the game again in a second because these helicopter noises are getting to miners and everyone else's. There we go. Get over to here, hit the mute. And in that cute, the mute. Alright, there we go. Because we gotta go over here and hit this. And it's loud. Well, I get that shout out and hope you've had a lovely evening. What have you been playing? On this one? Pretty easy going, that worked? It looks like it did. Easy going kinda Wednesday. Like to drink beer. Probably not good for her. I can't imagine hurt too much. It's a big animal. Well, I also think that's probably the case with a horse, yeah. Especially if it's like... Hold on. What did I just do? Right. Okay. Okay. So let's pile our boxes together. We have the scrap boxes of a lifetime. There we go. And let me unmute the game. Because that's how we're coping with really bad sound contrast there. There's a voice avoid myself trying to get used to it, not liking the changes but trying to make them work. Yeah, we're using boxes to store all the scrap, because, we currently are about to be on, like, our male living spaces or something. I've been scrap maxing. We are turning all the trash into something useful, damn it. There we go. We're getting... We just gotta do something about all this. I like most of the changes, at least on like... I like the control changes. They're still a little getting used to them, you know? I like the vibe changes, really, is part of it too. The game feels fucking spooky again. And things do feel more tactile with the new control scheme, but there is certainly some growing pains I'm feeling. Oh, what? 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 The fuck? Hold on, no, I know what's happened. We're gonna reload. Oh my god. No, we're gonna... I don't think that was the rerolls. What the fuck? I think what happened is we're gonna reload, first of all. We're gonna reload. We're gonna reload. My guess is that the wood pallet that I was doing stuff under fell over, and from what I hear, the ATV is incredibly sensitive to damage now and explodes under, like, the barest bit of trouble, and I'm guessing that's what happened. That's my best guess anyway, cause what the fuck? Okay. That or the rerolls have sent their regards. We'll find out when we load back in. I don't think we missed too much, I hope. I really hope. Oh god. We'll find out in a moment. You know? Because right now I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm genuinely concerned. Your rules put a car bomb on my ATV. I see, they've learned from me. Alright, there we go. Let's go back to the game. Hopefully everything is okay, you know? We'll find out. We will find out, that's for damn. Interesting, okay. I see what's going on with YouTube there. We'll have to mess with that. Alright. We might have to buy that box again. Which is fine. We'll find out. I'm almost tempted to, like, do a little science experiment to see if that's it. Like, Kel was one that's supposed to be doing the car bomb because he's Irish. You would think. I think the rerolls are learning from me. What? I'm shocked that the conflicts of my glitching passive and this alpha hasn't had anything else weird happen until now. Okay. We're gonna have to probably we have to rebuy the box. Sure, fine, we're buying the box again. Because, you know, fuck us, I guess. I don't think we missed too much, at least. But we'll see in a moment. Daily tasks, I know, man. Alright. Cardboard box. The 8x8x8. And, you know, we'll get an item box, too. Because we'll do a little storage proper. I'm not using soapy water. I could, though. I don't remember where my bucket got off to as part of things right now. So we're just using some elbow grease. In the, administration room. Administration? That's what it was. That's what the misspelling was. But yes, welcome in, everyone. Funny timing of that explosion aside. My goodness. I can wonder if we could soap them up? Maybe. I just don't remember where my barrel was at. Like, I know we can do this. sponge that was in my hands? What? Hello? Oh, it's the banana peel. It's the fucking banana peel. That's what. Where? Alright. We're gonna do the nice thing again. Nice for everyone's ears, including mine. Hopefully that won't happen again. That's all I can ask for the game in this case. Alright, goodbye, drone. Okay, so let's do this again. Carefully. We're gonna save right here. Krill issue. Yeah, no, we're having a lot of krill issues apparently tonight. Okay. There we go. Ah. Okay, there we go. So that, and that, and then that. So, you know, we're gonna do testing. We're gonna do a little science here. Why didn't that happen this time, though? Like, what the fuck happened then? Why did it explode? Huh? Like, it didn't... The fact it didn't happen this time just makes me even more confused. I don't know. Maybe it was the rerolls. Maybe they decided to do that. I don't know. No, they really don't. I have like some people are just cursed again when it comes to technology. It's me with vehicles. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna do that again. Get this over here. Get that box. Come on, just grab. There we go. Then let's do that. Kill a car. Kill acrylic car. Car that kills the krill. This krill's the shrimp is how this car is like. Kill a queen, bite the dust. We are Krill Queen here. Hey Thalarin, welcome in. There was a very weird explosion that just happened, and that we're having a great time here. Alright, so what is the storage on this thing? That's still okay. Hello, hello. I've been watching this game all night. Oh, hey. Well, glad to see you tuning in. Or talking in, you know? It's been mostly a very chill night of gardening. It was anyway. Is that a bug buzzing in game? Yes, it's in game, thankfully. I think there's like something went bad around me. It's not IRL. There's a reason I try to go cleaning so hard in this game. It's partially 'cause that sound. I hate that sound a lot. Here we go. That's some stuff cleaned up. Reatomize mosquito. No, you don't have to, I think most mosquitoes, at least around me, have started to die, thank goodness. Yeah, we gotta take a nap soon. Come on. The trash. What's it to throw things again? Oh no, I ate the... Oh no. Oh, we ate garbage. That's not good. I was like, how do I throw things again? I don't remember what they changed the throw control to. Is it shift? I don't remember. R and left click, thank you. Well, we ate some trash. We'll be fine. Hell's favorite snack is canonically roaches. Thank you for taking thank you for clipping the explosion, by the way, Melamamaduro. I need to see if I can find out what did that, because I'm still confused. There we go. Just get everything we can in passing, you know? One step at a time to a less shitty-looking base. So we take a nap at 6 a.m. Yeah, boy. Oh, this is sure a sleep cycle we got here. All I can say is mood when it comes to sometimes. Because sometimes I will stay up stupidly late if I'm really into a project I'm working on. My first model, not this one, but my first model I got done very quickly, in like a month. Ah! I think I did not see the rolling stuff properly. I missed it. Yeah, it really does. That is a very... I was just like, yeah, the game feels spooky again, and then, the game decided to really prove that point. I can't fucking believe this game sometimes. I love it, though. I'm not paying the water bill. It is once again the flies in the game, by the way. None of those work. Fuck. Alright, cool. You know what? Let's see. Can we fill the pot with water, actually? Because I don't know where my bucket got off to. Because, you know, it makes sense. The answer is no. Gotta get to work to deal with the dead late out there's plastic balls and me and drunk people who try to buy alcohol at 3 a.m. Oh no. I know how that kind of work feels. You're bad from a lot of people. I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, stay safe, Joseph, because it is gonna be 3 a.m. Boy, do some people really seem to lose their brain cells when it comes to that late. Into the wall again. There we go. That up there. Yes, I hope you don't have many krill issues with things tonight. Okay, there we go. Scrap. There we go. Okay. That lady's strangely easy to deal with because she leaves me with one electro swing on a speaker. That sounds like an actually cursed kind of thing going on. That's wild. Can't handle the electro swing. Maybe it's too lively for the dead. We're gonna have to go take a nap because we had a fucking nightmare. By nap, I mean we need to just go lay down more. Oh man, this feels so much nicer now that we've actually gotten some room here. This is again one of those moments of how the game does feel really nice with the new control scheme. I feel like I'm doing this faster than I used to. And that is a blunt I have in my mouth. I grew it myself. And made it myself, and I can't light it. I think I have to like hit Alt or something to get it out of my mouth. So, down. Nothing else. Cool. Okay. Oh, Liddy. Thought you had a lighter at the console. I have one right here, but it's not working. You can, I didn't know you could really... There we go. I'm sorry, I was very entertained by how quickly you can swing the lighter. I'm not sure that has much use. But it is very funny to me. I'm very easily entertained after all. Nope, I want things out of this container. Gimme. Okay. That there. Get the scrap out! The scrap! Thank you! Get off the bed, good night. Good luck with your blunt, you boys and girls, have a good one. You too, Mango, have a good evening. New flamethrower tech, kind of! I mean, that is, like, shockingly good, and you, like... The hit speed on that is kind of absurd. Voice of the Void weapon tier list when, is what I had to say. I know Mr. Sleepy Time might come out and tell me it's time for a dream, but like, right now, he can wait. Drains the use correctly. Well, also I'm glad I didn't hit anything here because I don't want anything else on fire. Especially not like earlier, with this thing exploding. So you, I want you to stick here. I'm getting this out from under you. Oh, I'm gonna save before I get that out. I don't want that to cause problems. Okay. We good? Have we come to an agreement? Are you not going to explode on me? I don't trust that thing. I really don't trust that thing anymore. Like, now the ATV is super sensitive. We knocked over the table. Good job. Now the ATV being super delicate like that, or at least it seems like more delicate, it's gonna take some getting used to. I haven't actually driven it out. I hear it's better. But I also didn't really use it before, because I sucked with it before, and I have a feeling I'm just gonna still suck with it, but I need to practice so I don't suck with it as much, you know? Set that down. Well, we could make a mean shiv with this if we really had to, but I don't think Kel's been through a hard time enough to know how to make a shiv. And he gives the energy like he would maybe know how to make one. Oh, what? Okay. I... No smoking and sleeping, yeah, I think we're gonna reload again. This feels like some Sims bullshit I'm going through, man. Don't smoke and sleep. Yeah, the more we know. How... Alright, how do I put it out, then? How do we put El Smonkerino out? There are a few funny haha smoking interactions. I'm guessing some of them are put in just because, like, the devs are like, oh, you guys really want smoking? Sure. Here, we're gonna show you guys what smoking in this game means. Between the maximum health loss and a few other things. We're almost dead. But we'll see how much time we lost with that. Hopefully not much. I think I just was cleaning the floor here. Okay. This return run has been a hell of a fucking time. What if you wanted to just do gardening and Voices of the Void, but Dr. No said way more explosions than you're used to start happening? We haven't even run into any of the aliens yet, is a wild thing. We'll see in a moment. I think we just, all I missed was a little cleaning. I don't mind missing a little cleaning if it means that we're back to the game. We're back to just doing stuff. But, hey. Did you just load in and take damage? Yeah, it loaded in and took 4 damage. I specifically saved in case, oh yeah, if I move this and it causes damage, I'm gonna feel like an idiot, but no. Also, yeah, frying me. I mean, hey, the bed nearly did, so perfect timing for it. This fucking ATV, though, I swear to God. What am I doing here? We got the sponge on us still. That's fine. Okay, we're just gonna go take a fucking nap and hope nothing else bad happens, you know? We'll handle the rest of the trash if we go to bed. If we have some normal fucking sleep, no fire, no nightmares, just a fucking nap. A normal nap. For poor Kellen. You know, eat a little snack. Have some MREs. I wonder, if you stick like the canned MREs in the bed, do they or not in the bed, in the microwave, do they explode? We could do some science. Yeah, let's go do some science. I know if you stick a fork in the microwave, bad things happen. I am once again making terrible decisions. Why? Funny. Oh, there's the bucket. Okay. We were cleaning in here, right? We also have the other famous microwave item. Which, Well, I mean, it'd be kind of just putting Valorant in the microwave. Alright. No power. Alright, so hold on. Let's get that. Powered up. Activate is... Let's see. Does microwaving a can cause anything to happen? So far, it looks like no. Nope. It's just a can of food. I'm almost a little disappointed. It's not throw, right? Well, while the ads are going, we're just gonna do some crafting. Ta-da! There we go. Get that out of the way. Right, because yeah. More like this. Okay. Okay. Cleaning continues. But carefully. Carefully. One day something amazing happens and ends the rise of the ad soon. No one will believe it. I imagine that might happen sometime, yeah. It's going to be very funny. Luckily I can clip it and then everyone will believe me. Everyone will see what happens. There we go. Okay. Ooh, now things are getting much nicer looking down here. Hey, Avery. Not much is going on right now, and most of life outside of this has been a lot of artwork, which I mostly end up getting to post over on Discord and Twitter. But I hope that you've been doing well too. And welcome back, everyone. Ads are over again. We have gone on to cleaning the kitchen. Well, the common room. Yep, friendly Maka fanboy. Yeah. Well, congrats! I will make sure to remember that, mostly because I keep forgetting to put on the one plugin that allows people to do, you know, pronoun tags. I've been meaning to, though. But still, congratulations. There we go. More clean. I think that's actually... like, the muck itself is gone. Now it's just trash. that. Pick up the trash. I don't know why I'm whispering suddenly. I'm just like, huh. Maybe it just is getting to be that point of night. It's like suddenly like, I need to be quiet. I don't know what came over me. Well, regardless of anything, getting there. Oh, it's getting there. We are almost free of the trash menace trying to put us to sleep. I mean, maybe. Ah. Hello? I'm guessing it's through the other side. I'll get that stretch in a second. What? There it is. It... There we go. Trash was there. Stretching that. Am I if you forget, but if anyone intentionally say a horrible ship, a TOS exists, my client just report them, reports the mods before reporting to you. That is perfectly understandable chain of events there. There we go. A pile. Status are we doing? What time is it again? We are like running on... We are running on empty and not in the fast food review kind of way. You can craft server upgrades now. Yes, I have seen that. That is helpful because the servers do like to break. What the fuck? New minigame, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of new minigames for this. The other one I've been getting used to is the maze one, because, you know, that's a thing. Binary minigame. Oh yeah, I did that one. That one's hard. Also, hi, Papa Muffin. Hello! Like, it's not... I suppose it's hard, but it's not. It's one of those ones where it's like, I got it, but... I think mostly what I have to say about it is it's not really explained well. Like, once I poked at it myself, it made sense, but the explanation that was given in the game was not good. It's a really weird way to put it like that, but you know, not the first time I dealt with something that like that in this game. That's my problem with the new tutorial, is it's not the best at explaining things. It's very words forward, and then finally gets into the nitty-gritty when I think the opposite work better. So ready to play more Voice of the Void when I get off the game, off work. Ah, go for it. Every run does feel different after all. Maze minigame. Oh, yeah. If you're having a traumatic flashback, it's exactly that one. I give you the Twitch chat smile to you, because like that is how it is. If you know, you know. It is indeed very familiarly traumatizing for any one of us who's on Newgrounds. I'm sorry, Kel. I would get this thing out of your mouth. There's also an ad, by the way. Right, yeah, I remember the ad. It was like a driving ad from, I believe, Germany, right? Somehow that, of all things for me to remember, it's that. No, get that over there. Wow. Now it looks honestly pretty impressive when it's clean here. I'm gonna search for cinnamon in the shop real quick. I'll go do that in a moment. Back to work you go. Have fun. Oh, good luck at work, Papa Muffin. Because, well, you know how it is. It's no longer... You're almost there. You're almost to the weekend. Can't exactly do the congrats sailor you made to Friday. Someone else already got that one going. Search for cinnamon in the, We'll do in a second. Let's get the scrap. Cinnamon. Let's go see what cinnamon does. Get the easy part of our job done real quick, too. And take that. Cool, funny cinnamon muncher. Monica Cine roll approaching. Yeah, I'll buy it. Why not? We have some of the credits for that. Then we'll get more back later when we get stuff. Plus, we gotta send this out in a moment anyway. So I'm going to once again alt-tab to mute the game real quick, because loud. And these also get sold. That's fine. Well, when it pops up, that is the question too, because, yeah. Kel needs a fucking nap so bad that he can't get onto the base anymore. Yeah, I get why they did it, but it was very helpful for me specifically when I had a certain incident happen with, like, an item getting stuck. I got to see why a problem was happening. It didn't fix the problem, but it certainly helped with diagnosing the problem. Because, fun fact, I think I might be part of why they changed the trash piles around. At least that's what I feel like it might be. So, you know when we get the, when the funny, obelisk shows up? When the funny obelisk shows up, it knocks everything everywhere. You know how it is. I hadn't cleaned the server room, and something got stuck under the servers, spinning around and making the worst noise I'd ever heard. I had to reload and lose like an hour because of that. Now, these new trash piles don't do that. So, like, I think that my experience might have been part of why that is a thing now. That's just like a sinking suspicion, because that was a really scuffed time. Have also been reported this too, by the way. True, I'm just saying, I think that something like that might be part of why that's a thing, is what I mean to say. Because it couldn't just be me who just had that. I'm just saying that stuff like that might be why they made that big change. It also might be easier on the system to be rendering less of them as physics objects at the same time. But it just... something like that probably didn't just happen to me. Also, Vesper has come in to chill out here before, and I made clips of the incident. And the clips have made some rounds. Right, Alright, we'll go take a nap in a moment after we do more cleaning. Still a sleeping bag, trying to just sleep faster, I think. You know what? You might be right. Or it might just be that it's cute, so it has a morale boost. I did not actually buy it. Oh, it's also double the price of the other one. We're not getting that yet. Not yet. Maybe after we do more sugar farming. In here it's mostly just now clearing off. They're gonna nerf the sugar farming. I'm not surprised. It was fun while it lasted. But it makes sense, honestly. It is a little silly, especially to be sugar farming in the, in like, what is it, the Swiss mountains? This is certainly not the peak environment for it, first of all. Alright, I'm gonna move this to the next area of cleaning interest. Well, we'll refill it too. Never knew that, but that makes sense, because refined sugar particularly hits crazy hard. Alright, let's go take a nap before Mr. Sleepy Time gets us. But no, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Particularly, like, there are other sources of sugar that are not as addictive. Mostly, you're gonna be looking at stuff like honey and agave. People call him the Hat Man. That is a fitting choice of words. All I can say is that his hat, specifically, it's a sleepy cap he forces you into. I gotta check over on the Transformers after we get a little Z's. Mostly I hope that they do fix up the day timing thing, because I know that is one of the things that is a little broken right now, is time of day changing. Also, I love how the water, I don't think the water is supposed to go through the roof, but it does, and it feels very fitting for how fucked up things are. And I heard the mattress has some janky physics, so you can do it, but you probably shouldn't. Again, this is what I've heard, though. Should calibrate the saddle rates? Oh yeah, let me go do that. We have been mostly doing farming. I have engaged in the new systems enough that it's been, like, goofing around with farming time. Oh. And then... servers are not going to be happy. I have been ignoring this part of the work. Kilo, Papa, Romeo. Oh yeah, we got a bit of work cut out for us. Bravo. Yeah. Pardon me. Yeah, the coordinate towers I know have fuses that can blow up when it's rainy, is the big thing I've heard. And also one of the glitches going on has been, you know... the daily asking for 5 signals was an oopsie. It's Especially on the first day. Nope. No, we want the sponge. There we go. Deal with the rest of that later. Cimarella is an 18 plus streamer. I found out the first time scrolling through YouTube on my Xbox Series S. Funny enough, I never had an Xbox. It's just one of those consoles I've never actually picked up. I've always been more of a PC gamer in general. I might pick that up later when I have the big money. You gotta turn the game down again. Oh yes, feel free. I'm sorry if I know my model's acting up, by the way, tonight. The game is a little fussy right now with it. Wait, we gotta send this off. Let's do that. Be gone. And there we go. Nope. Oh, physics. I love you, Source Engine physics. Even if these aren't the Source Engine, it's close enough. It is the Source Engine in my heart. Let's see. Oh, pardon me. Wait, let's just do that one. There we go. It, whoops, skidded off, but it's fine. It should be fine. We will just keep moving on and hope that it works. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. I think the big thing this thing needs is just to be slightly better upgraded from the start. Because until then, that is so stressful. Now it's like, if it happens, I don't feel like it was something outside of my hands that made it happen. It could be my own fuck up, and I wouldn't be so... and I won't be so upset about it. At least that's what I gotta say about it. Oh. But let's get this going. The big squeeging. Squeegeeing, even. And then that should be done moving. We'll go in there and fix it up. And I think this has been kind of a chill stream in general, so I'd say winding down is entirely... I say that in spite of the explosions. We'll get to winding down soon. I'm getting tired. It's getting late enough. Start saying it's getting late. There we go. Hold on, that is... Someone made a 69,900,000 South Korean won PC. Generally speak English. Link in the description leads to South Korean peace site. That costs 47,000 USD? What the hell are they doing with that computer to require that much stuff in it? Had a little water left, luckily. That is an insane price for a computer. I'm green with envy, and I think the envy is radiation, though. Because I could use, like, anyone could use a really nice PC. Yeah, sure, I want to hear those components. No, it's a crack in the floor. They're playing Minecraft with shaders. I believe it. Like, that is insane, though. Like, I can believe it, but also, my god, that is a number that is almost beyond comprehension for a computer, at very least. Actually put it down on there. Get the nice wood nice and soggy, you know? Mind you, I might have me a slight explanation on the parts, because I just did a computer upgrade, and sometimes it is wild what's happened with, No, I want... There we go. Like, honestly, it's kind of mind-blowing for me to even think about, like, the small upgrades I'm doing recently, is I need to get a new monitor, and I'm gonna go for a modern one. You know, an OLED, and those shits are expensive. I'm not even going for an incredibly expensive one either, mind you. There we go. That's done. Red Pro. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, the Ryzen's probably... It's actually kind of shocking, because I know there's more expensive Ryzens out there. That's the part that's, like, the most shocking to me, at very least. Damn, well, the PC is extremely overpowered. I mean, it is, but still, like, damn. Okay. Gimme. Trash, and then lastly... Please. Trash. Is there more trash on the floor in here? No, but I hear fly noises still, and I hate it. Never mind, there is trash. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Look, you can couch surf with your friends, but I don't want to couch surf like that. How much that Ryzen CPU costs? Yes, I do want to know, actually, because I don't know how much that one costs. I know my CPU is my most expensive part. For my very, you know, budget powerhouse, I still need to get a new power supply, man. Not power supply. I still need to get a new GPU at some point, mind you, but, like... There we go. Ooh, much better. And there's just nothing you can do about that. Understandable. $11,699? My god. That's pretty absurd. That's much more absurd than I could have imagined, I have to admit. Like, damn. That is a lot of money for a fucking CPU. Like, I balked at mine, but my god. Some people really... What the hell are they doing with that kind of PC, even? Old games faster? Like, they can't exactly test that shit with Crysis anymore. Like, that's the thing, is like, what do they even use that for? Is it for AI bullshit? I hope it's not just for AI bullshit. Let's... What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that noise? And I know I need to go fix the power soon, but like, ugh. That was you, sorry. Damn, bro. There's a suppressor on it. Okay. Okay. What time is it, though, in game? I might leave the Transformers a problem for next week, Atia. Trying to hide the walls when I'm really bad at sneaking. Yeah, absolutely. I think I will leave that as a problem for next week, Atia. But yeah, like, in explaining that computer, did they say what they were doing with it? That's insane. There we go. Scrapperoni. We're gonna take a nap till it's daytime, and then I will continue. He was trying to sneak around. I mean, for me, it'd be trying to sneak around, but the clap of my tail alerts all your rerolls to my location. That's at least the problem I face. Everyone else, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna make this spot something comfy. Like, maybe an arcade machine goes here. Because I know there's arcade machines here, and someone also made an arcade machine's shell that you can put, like, a TV into. That could be very comfy. I also wish I could actually do something with these fire exits. But that's wishful thinking. And there's slot machines. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if there are. Alright, we're gonna save before we go to bed. Because I have I've had the bad tendency of, you know, I try to go to sleep in game, something happens and I can't save or sleep. Ugh. But I think after Kel gets some sleep, for the love of God, we're gonna look into someone to raid. Because my eyes are getting a little hurty, my throat's getting a little sore. Here the components say server, so I can say it's for running a gigantic server. That makes sense. What is he doing, like private hosting an MMO? That's the first thing I think of. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why are the satellites moving? Hello? Okay, it just shifted. I was like, what the fuck? It might be the rerolls. That was actually really what the fuck kind of event there, honestly. I've never seen that happen. Like, while I have something going. Yeah. I'm gonna... Okay. I keep saying I do need to, but yes. We're gonna save here. Pardon me. We're gonna save, like I said. We're gonna quit for now. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. Oh. Fatal error. Well, good. I picked a good time to save. Alright then. Good timing then. Oh, what? Come on, there we go. I was like, wait a second, you gotta change size for me, please? To actually fit the chatting room. Oh, but it is getting pretty late. I'll have to check something on YouTube in a moment. Something's a little janky. But we'll fix that later. For now, if anyone has someone they want to suggest, we'll go raid them. But otherwise I'll go find someone. Saw someone make a 1 GB server that has a copy of Minecraft. That is wild. Oh yes, feel free. Like, if you have... Let me... Mind you, I'm gonna check real quick if any of my group members are streaming right now. Those would be the first I would go for to go raid, but if none of them are, you can feel free to suggest. No, no one is raiding in the... Or no one is streaming right now. The funeral parlor. I think I'm the one who kind of streams the latest outside of when Mari is doing some of her, Limbus Company stuff. Sweet Cheeks TVR? Sure. Ah, another one playing Arc Raiders. Yeah, we'll go raid them. Alright, well, I believe I'm streaming on Friday today, or next week. Wait, hold on, is my theme working? Let me go check. I have to go check, because... No, it's not. Okay, Right, I had a mute because of earlier watching videos. That makes a lot of sense. Well, sorry about that, everyone. Yes, we'll be back to things on Friday. Probably gonna be some Morta, unless something else comes up that I really gotta change that out for, be it like a collab suddenly, or some other game just really strikes me as, wow, I gotta play this instead. But, thanks for the stream, have a good rest of the night. You too, Sunbro. Have a good evening, and good luck with whatever you might have to be stuck up doing. Because you said you were working late tonight. Oh, for everyone else here, I do hope that you try to take it easy. And if you do have to do, if you're still busy with stuff, I hope it doesn't have too much on your plate. We're gonna be going over to raid Sweet Cheeks TVR. Hydrate. Yeah, I think I sipped some earlier. I'm actually out of water in my cup. I gotta get some more. That's part of why we're ending for the night. So, we're gonna get that raid in. And I will see everyone around. So, take it easy and take care of yourselves. I'll see you around. Well, I say that, I forgot to actually start up the raid. Well, still. My point remains, even if it is a few seconds off, then it's not so dramatic. Alright, and they're playing Arc Raiders, so we'll be doing that. But see you around, everyone.